All right, what's up? What's up? What's up, good people? What is cracking? How's it going? Happy Tuesday to you. Um, we got some noise in the background. Come on now, y'all. Man, what's going on? What's going on? Adam, what's going on with you?
Man, just ready for another good laugh, ready for some good energy, and let's get straight to the show, man. Excited. Over
Oh,
here watching these Giants. We about to make a comeback because it's always beat LA. But yeah, other than that, yeah, let's get straight to it.
okay. Rocco, welcome back.
Hey, it's always good to be here on Stay Tuned and watching a little hockey, watching a little baseball, doing what we do here in Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world.
Vegas? That happened? When did that happen? Dennis, go ahead, Dennis. What's up?
What's going on, everybody? I'm glad to be here. You know what I mean? How y'all doing out there? No, I don't see no. Okay, I don't see no hate. Oh, Rashad, what's up, bro? Time Rashad in the building. Goddamn, what's up?
What's up?
What's up, Josh Bailey? We got Jay Will. Okay, all
Can,
right.
can I introduce people? Like this is my show. It's my show. Why are you trying to take over my show?
My fault. It's your show. What's up, Adam? Hey, you know my blame.
Jesus. We gotta go introduce everybody. That's what I'm doing. Jay Will, what's cracking, man? What's going on, grown man? What's going on, grown man?
Man was just saying hi, Doug. He was
I'm here, man. I'm just here, man. I'm just here, brother. I'm just glad to be here, and I'm just here, brother.
this man wearing a
Got a
Dodgers
lot going on.
Sitting out here killing them. Jay out here killing them. Putting them to bed. Put the kids to bed.
Why you gotta wear a Dodgers?
Rashad, what's cracking?
I'm good, man. Hopefully these Dodgers pull it out.
The hell no.
Are we gonna see on Sunday against them Bears? Is Aaron to Devontae, like the shirt say? And yeah.
200 yards last week, bro.
Oh yeah, he gonna have about that against the Bears too.
I got him in fantasy. I got him in fantasy. I hope Devontae go crazy.
We'll talk about that later. Let's get to our intros. Josh was from Green Bay to San Francisco.
Yeah, I mean, you see it. You know what time it is.
Oh, okay, that's what I was waiting for. Before we get into this stuff, all I'm gonna say is H Town, baby. Let's
Shut the hell up. Mute him, Josh. Mute man. Let me host for the next 5 minutes.
H Town. So we're gonna talk some Diamond talk. You know, we got to touch on that John Gruden. We're gonna look back at week 5, wild moments of the weekend. Look at week 6. We got them pick'ems. Ooh, were the pick'ems interesting? Were they very interesting? Then we're gonna look at the NBA season, and then if we got time, we're gonna open that floor up and everything. So I'm gonna toss it to my man Rocco, and he's gonna lead us through this baseball talk. Let's go ahead, Rocco.
Man, it's been a really exciting MLB postseason 2021. Dodgers beat the Cardinals in really exciting matchup. Really good pitching duel back and forth there. You had the Red Sox. They beat the Yankees, sent those Yankees fans crying home. You had Boston beat Tampa Bay, kind of an upset, but not really. You had the White Sox. They officially got the dagger put in them by the Houston Astros. So you're going to have Boston versus Houston in the ALCS.
Shut the hell up, Doug.
To understand that Boston, they went to the World Series 2018, Houston 2017. So we're going to get kind of a recent recipient to go back to the World Series. Then in the National League side, you're going to have the Giants and the Dodgers. Personally, I want to see the Giants win, but I don't know if the odds back that up, so we'll have to wait and see.
Whoa.
And then you got the Braves. They beat up on the Brewers. They are in the NLCS. Now, I see this going one of two ways, if I can put my opinion on this. I think that Boston versus Atlanta, that would be neat. I also think if San Francisco took on the Houston Astros, that would be a really cool series to see what would happen there. You got the Giants and the Astros. But whatever you do, whatever happens, please, pretty please, don't have it be Houston versus LA. I don't think I can take that anymore. I don't think I could take a rematch between Houston and LA. But hey, that's just
I definitely can.
Man, it was already terrible in 2017. I want to see another one.
Hey. Well, you should be used to terrible. You're a Bears fan.
Wow. We definitely go win. As far as this series goes, if you look at how the series is going, we had took the first game, lost the second game, won the third game. By default, it looks like maybe by this pattern, the Dodgers may win this game by that pattern. If you're going off of it, which means ultimately we should be winning the series overall. So that's basically how it comes down to.
H-Town.
Now we better beat these bums, man. What is it still 2-0?
It's still 2-0 right now. It's still 2-0 right now.
Hey, my man, who got
It's bottom of the third. They got
Brian about to come with that.
They got runners on first and second. It's okay.
Oh yeah, man. Your time has come, Rashad.
Man, whatever, man. Look at them Astros, 10-1, bro. 10-1, bro. Look at them Astros. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Josh, mute him.
We don't know about the Astros, man.
Houston, bro. 10-1. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mute him.
Walk it. Jay, you got anything?
What'd you say, Doug?
Yeah, Jay, who's your team again?
Wow.
I'm about Oakland A's, but I'm pulling for the Dodgers.
Jay, you hurt my heart. Jay, you hurt my heart.
Yeah, let's go Dodgers.
Jay, why you gotta hurt me like that, man? I thought we were cool, Jay. What happened?
Good, man. We're nothing but good, bro. But it's just like I said, man. If Giants fans just showed my Oakland A's just a smidget of love, I would. I have a Giants hat, but I can't put it on though for this.
We don't like.
Man.
We just asking for a smidget.
Y'all about to leave anyway.
No, man. Why you gotta take it there, John?
Now I gotta ask Jay Will a question, however.
Shoot.
When the Athletics move to Las Vegas, you still gonna rep them?
Yeah, probably. That's been my team since I was a kid, man. I can't turn my back on them now. But I don't think they're going anywhere, though. It would really be sad.
I'm very confident they're coming to Vegas, man.
It'd be sad for the city of Oakland to lose their basketball, their football, and their baseball team. That's pretty sad.
Bro, that's rough. So, all right. So, I mean, any
I don't know about listening to Ian's confidence. He also was very confident that Justin Fields wouldn't play this year. And as we can see, Justin Fields got 2 wins already. Go Justin Fields.
What the heck? I was the one who said he would start by week 4. Get out of here.
Oh, he told you to get out of here, and you can't even show your face on the screen. Now you all pixelated.
Man, I was gonna say he looked man.
You trying to shoot a video from the 80s.
You look like a Terminator. There you go.
I have no idea what y'all talking about. I really don't.
Watch back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I look good all the time.
Did you have anything else? Oh, okay, no. Okay, no.
No. Who the fuck let
Here come the special teams coordinator. Who the fuck
over here?
You on mute. Come on now. You on mute.
Hey, you already know what time it is. I'm gonna keep my people right now. I'm gonna try to keep my composure. I'm gonna try to keep everything calm and collective. But how about them Cowboys?
Now you might need to mute. You might need to mute now. You might need to mute now.
Doug, you remember last year? I talked all that trash and I said we killed the Cowboys in October. Remember that?
Bro, that's a whole different team. I'm already making
okay, here we go. That's what I'm gonna say. Here we go. I'll see you in December, brother. Don't you be happy.
Bro, wait, who your team? The Eagles fly, right? Man,
that's right. We play y'all in December for a reason.
I actually picked Philly to win this week, bro.
Oh man. All right, so there's no more baseball. So I guess we're gonna move on to end this segment. H-Town all day. H-Town all day. That's what I'm gonna say.
Mute him.
Shut up, Doug. Bruh.
Mute him. Damn it.
Just the fact that it irritates y'all just makes it so much more delightful. Where all my Houston fans in the comments? Let me know you out there. Let me know.
They don't exist. That's where the hell they're at. All right.
I know
I'm
Brian.
an Astros fan, but I'm more of a Rangers fan.
So, but I mean, you cool with the Astros, though, right?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
cool. I'm cool.
Yeah, see, okay, like we cool. So,
Brian, we gotta talk after the show.
look, Brian, he always say that, but he don't talk to nobody after the show. So, like, all right. So, I mean, I'm sure everybody heard the news. Jon Gruden out in Las Vegas and everything. Emails upon emails upon emails. So he ended up resigning and everything. And now the NFL is, I guess there's more investigations going on, more looking into emails, apparently who he was sending these to, who he was talking to. So just want to get people's perspective on this. And I'm you know where I got to go first. I got to go to bro time. So, Rashad.
Man, me and Abby just finished our new episode about this topic. I went on a rant, so it was crazy. But so everybody, please check that out probably tomorrow. But this subject is very, I mean, it's sensitive. It's not surprising though. That's the unfortunate part. Jon Gruden, did I expect this to come from him? No, but it's not surprising that it did come from him. This is the problem you have when you have people that look alike in places of power. And I'm sorry, those people 9 times out of 10, unfortunately, are white males who are privileged, very privileged in this society we live in. And unfortunately, you have this kind of behavior going on a daily basis. Let's just keep it real. The only difference is today, Gruden just got caught. That's it. He just got caught. That's the only difference. This is happening at your Fortune 500 companies with people in those places of power. This is happening at the day-to-day office job. This is happening all over. So again, this is the problem you have when, okay, yes, could it have been a mistake? Yeah, it could have been a mistake, but a mistake would have been one email. No, this is learned behavior. This is this is a lifestyle that you have. So you have, this is how you talk on a daily basis. And you talk like this because you never really had to have accountability for your actions. So because you're privileged and you've been in certain places of power for a reason because you're privileged. So again, I always go back to what really frustrated me was, okay, when the reports came out about him calling the vice president of NFLPA big lips and all of that, it wasn't really
frowned upon.
Yeah, it wasn't really frowned upon. It wasn't bulletin board material. But the minute, I find this very funny, but the minute he said homophobic slurs, the minute he brought in the LGBT community, but that's when everything was very alarming. That's when it was bulletin board material. So I'm not saying that they don't deserve to have this be frowned upon. But here's the problem. Use that same energy that you use for the gay community. Use that same energy for the Black community. Use that same energy for the Hispanic community. Use that same energy for any other race and religion, whatever you are. Use that. Keep that same energy for those individuals. And that's unfortunate that we don't have that. We don't have that same energy for certain things. So again, I don't mean to just go and rant, you guys, but it was just very disturbing. But this is not the first. This is not the last. Like I said, he just got caught. That's the only issue. And he right now, he's the scapegoat for the Washington football team and everything else going on over there in that turmoil they had in the front office. But these are guys shaking your hand on a daily basis in places of power. These are your NFL owners, your NBA owners, and I'm not saying that everybody is like this. I'm not generalizing people at all. But when you hear statements about the good old boys club in certain industries, you know what that looks like, and that looks like John Gruden and then some. So that's my take on this match, honestly.
All right, Jay Will.
Just to kind of piggyback on what my man Rotan said, I'm not surprised. And when you look at a lot of the former players that played for the Raiders, for the Oakland Raiders, a lot of cats have had negative things to say about him over the years. So, but they said there are 680,000 emails. I want to see who he was talking to, and I want to see what was said back to him. I want to put everybody. We need to turn this into the Me Too movement, because whoever he was talking to, he felt comfortable enough to make all those statements. And I'm just curious what was said back to him. I want to open Jerry Jones's emails, because I know I am 1,000%.
Hey, I promise you,
positive.
I promise you, Jerry Jones doesn't have a racist bone in his body.
Oh, that's all. Okay.
I would be shocked.
Brian,
Not the way he sons his players, the way he sons Michael Irvin, the image, the different players throughout the years. I doubt it. Prejudice.
Well, I want to open his email.
Racist.
I want to open his email.
We'll tackle that at another junction. But continue, Jay.
And I just it's unfortunate that it had to go down like that, because personally I actually like Gruden. I like I loved his Monday. I mean, there's a quarterback show when he wasn't in the league. He's very just a ball.
Oh, we lost your audio, Jay. We lost your audio.
Jay, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Jay. You just cut out. We'll come back to you. Bussin' Suds. What's going on? What's going on, Bussin' Suds?
Hey, what's up, man? We talking about racist stuff?
Go ahead, Justin.
You know what? I'm gonna tackle this a different way. I saw what happened with John Gruden and everything, but I wasn't. Me personally, I wasn't that offended. But I can, as far as what he said to D. Smith, when the rest of it started unfolding, and then he got fired. I mean, I wasn't surprised because of just how everything else is going. Like you could get fired more so for offending one community over the other. So, but everybody said that. But what I also think about is this. You know, I'm not too big on cancel culture. I'm not too. I don't like. I don't like how they go about it. So for him to lose his job for things that he said, I mean, it's. You could go either one, or I think I would have not fired him on the spot, me personally. If I was in a management position, I'm not going to be pressured by any organization, whether that's a black organization, whether that's an LGBTQ organization, just to fire somebody on the spot for what they said. I want to hear them out. I personally want to talk to other people around them. I want to gather more facts. I think it's just such a reaction. Phil Jackson said something about LeBron James years ago about LeBron needs to take his posse. And then they started saying Phil Jackson, he's probably racist because of a certain word he said. And so I was like, you know what? I never even considered that about Phil. He may be racist. I don't know. John Gruden, you could very well be racist too. I don't know. I haven't even had to sit down and have a conversation with you. So I think there is a hypersensitivity amongst these different groups. I do want to say that I think something that may rub somebody the wrong way, but I don't know. I would like to see some more like unfold out about him. Like I know Keyshawn Johnson said something. I want to see what I don't know if Sapp said anything. Any other players? I just want to know, get some more information to get more insight. What he said was wrong. Absolutely, he got fired more so for one community than the other. I get it. So that's pretty much what I got on the situation. I know I took a different turn, but that's where I'm at.
No, it's all good, Suds. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Suds. Good to see you. Brian, go ahead.
Well, I mean, I'm first off, I was kind of surprised he got fired right away. I like what Will said. Let's see what the rest of those emails and conversations look like. Apparently, this is just the tip of the iceberg. And yeah, it did become a huge deal when he attacked the gay community, and then when he attacked Roger Goodell and some of his moves personally. Apparently, he was talking about some team owners in there as well. The main reason why I guess you can say it doesn't make it right, but I guess the main reason why you can say, hey, this is why, this community is more hurt is, you attack the gays. You see how the trans are doing right now with Dave Chappelle. If you attack some of those communities, they go after you and they don't let up. With our community, with the black community, let's just be honest. Some shit is a big deal to us where some of us it's not. I'm not making it right, but let's just be honest. I've been around people myself. I've done it where it's like, you make little jokes or stereotypes or little prejudice comments. Doesn't mean you feel necessarily those ways. Sometimes you just might be joking or saying something maybe out of context. Of course, Gruden tried to say that he was using that as a term of what he calls someone that lies, but obviously that's not what it was. But to me, to sit here and say Gruden's a racist and he hates black people and thinks that all black people are a certain way, I don't know, man. Gruden's been around more black people than some black people have been around some black people. You know what I like? That type of mentality, it just really wouldn't make sense. Is it ignorant? Sure. Does he probably hate gays? To me, that's what got him fired ultimately. Was his comments about that community. But I mean, I don't know. I personally didn't think this was that huge of a big deal, especially something they did 10 years ago. If you want to not like the man, question his character, sure. But to take that man's livelihood, take that man's way of making money away from his family for something he did 10 years ago, because I'm sure that's some shit you can find about me on social media from 10 years ago. That's tough. And I'm making that personal. That's tough.
And it wasn't just 10 years ago. That's the problem, though.
Right.
It was as 2018.
Okay, I give you that. That's fine too. I give you that. But again, it just goes back to what was his position, and it was he in the NFL at 2018. I don't know how long he's been in Oakland.
No, he was at ESPN, but he still had a position of power because he was on the Monday Night Crew. He was the lead guy. So regardless, you're swapping emails with dudes that are in the front office of the Washington football team. You talk about Bruce Allen, the GM, owners. Right. You're talking about owners. So again, that kind of behavior, like I said, we're the country of second chances, right? We're a society of second chances, granted. But I mean, yeah, we know it goes far. It goes as our skin colors, unfortunately. But when you're in a position of power and you're sending these emails and you're comfortable with what you're saying, because there's no accountability for your actions. So you're comfortable saying these things. You're comfortable verbalizing these things on a day-to-day. This is so this is not just a mistake. No, this is learned behavior. This is your lifestyle. This is how you talk on a day-to-day.
With the people that you're comfortable with.
Exactly, with people that you're comfortable with in positions of power. That's a problem, bro. I'm sorry. That's a problem. So if you have that, you need to be out of any job. I don't care who you are. If you wanted to feed your family, you should have thought about that with what you were saying. So damn that, to me, there's no accountability for bullshit. So if it's bullshit, bro, you gotta go. You gotta go, dog. You gotta. There's no place for that. We're in 2020. still dealing with the same issues we were dealing with back in 1965. That's a problem.
Well, a lot of shit not gonna go away, bro. Like it's just
No.
not. Like shit's just never gonna go away. And like I said, it's not like he sat up there and said, you know, I sided with police killing these innocent blacks. They need to all be put down. He made a prejudice kind of like it'd be like making a little joke about, you know, Hispanics or joke about you. It doesn't mean you hate all of them. This and that. That's always why I say that, bro. Because I've made jokes. I have friends from all races across the world. And I've made jokes to them, and they've made jokes to me. And these are some of the same people that if I'm in my crunch, I can call on type thing. So to sit here and say that, you know, overall and all, you know, that, you know, this guy's just a racist and he should lose everything. Come on, man. We got people in our own community that don't like their skin color.
The thing is, Brian, I mean, like what you're touching on, I mean, it's a bigger societal problem. Like Jay touched on and like Rashad touched on, the thing that we have to look at is it's bigger than just sports. Like that's the one thing that happens in this country too often is something happens in sports and we just think about it in the sports realm.
Right.
But it's everywhere. It's a breeded part of this country and part of this country's culture and everything.
Exactly.
And yeah, you can try to say like, oh, somebody's like not racist, but it's like, and again, we think about evolution. We look at the evolution of sports. Like we think about players and everything. Jay, can you hit that mute, Jay? Like it's the evolution of sports. So it's the same with the evolution of the human.
Right.
Slave masters were still having sex with the slaves that they had. They had some of the slaves in the house, treated some of them good. So the evolution is still going to be here to this day. I could be around them and still be racist and think I'm good. And then when you have a culture around you, we got we good. Okay, we good. Because then you have a society around you of these CEOs and everything, and they are cool with that. Like it's gonna be fine, so it's gonna continue to get breeded. That's why it don't matter. Like if people are around different people and cultures and all this stuff, they can still have that stuff in them. I'm not saying he does or doesn't, but I'm saying it can still be in there. Just because you work with a group of people don't mean you really like that group of people.
Right.
I agree. I totally agree with everything y'all are saying. But again,
and like you're saying, Brian, like we're in a culture where
racist is that's
but Brian, you know, this is society. This is media. This is the stuff that's gonna get you and everything. Like they'll rather say racist and all this stuff than the other stuff. Like we said, the other community is fine because we know, and this you can go look all this statistical stuff up. The gay community has money. So like there's money out there and the thing, and that's what they like. It's just like when the Colin Kaepernick thing happened. People were like, oh, like we got to make sure we nip this in the bud because we don't want to offend the others. The in the sense, the white crowd. They didn't care about the black crowd at all, the Latin crowd, none of that stuff. They were like, oh, we're concerned about them more than them. And so that's what it all boils down to. And my thing is, like I posted on Facebook last night, this is just a bubbling of all this stuff. Bring out the other emails. If we're going to do it, bring everybody emails out. And I bet you, this is the one name I'm going to say, and then I'm going to let it go from here. I bet you Jim Irsay got some stuff. I bet you Jim Irsay got some stuff.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Rocco, I don't want to put you on the spot, Rocco, but I do want to hear your view on this.
Right.
Well, I mean, when it comes to John Gruden's situation, I understand that what he said is unacceptable. I mean, when it comes to the emails, when it comes to the way that he was attacking certain groups and certain types of people, I mean, you got to understand that when it comes to someone like John Gruden, I'm going to be on record. I was really never a fan of the guy to begin with. I felt like the Raiders hiring him was a mistake from day one. Also, him getting that 10-year contract, I thought that was one of the worst in all of NFL. So when it comes to John Gruden, I wasn't really upset to see him go. I just care more about the future. I care more about who's going to be the new coach with the Raiders. Like next year, who's going to be the guy that leads this team? Could it be Anthony Lynn? Could it be Byron Leftwich? Could they go out and get a good offensive coordinator to be a new head coach? Maybe someone like Brian Daboll or Brian Callahan. Will they bring in someone that has never been a head coach before? Or, maybe go back to an old well and go to a head coach who's had experience and needs a second chance like Bill O'Brien. And when it comes to the Las Vegas Raiders and that organization, I care more about what they're going to do next year. Because look, the Gruden thing's already happened. We've seen what the emails are. We've seen what has been that situation. But I just really want to know who's going to be their coach next year. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
They can't get rid of one racist and then bring in Bill O'Brien and other racists.
Right.
That's not what they do. All right.
Can I say something?
Yeah, hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. Dennis, go ahead. You done, Dennis?
Well, what I was going to say was, this email thing, they were emailing like they were texting.
Exactly.
That's the crazy thing about it. They were emailing like they were texting. And, we just talked about on Tokyo Tuesday, that's part of their privilege, as Sharon was saying. That's part of their privilege. And they're not going to dig up no more emails because there's going to be a lot of owners that's not going to have teams anymore. And as far as Brian was saying about John Gruden not being able to feed his family, his son is on the coaching staff.
But I just use that as an example
I mean,
overall.
to this day, not to mention he got a guaranteed contract of $100 million.
Exactly.
These are these are situations you put yourself in when you want to start talking shit. If you want to have a shit talk conversation, you have it in your house.
Wait a minute. Dennis, first off, Jay Gruden isn't a coach anymore. Like, he was an offensive coordinator in 2020, but he's no longer on any coaching
No, I
staff.
said his son. I said John Gruden's son.
Okay.
John Gruden's son is an assistant. I think what is it? Assistant trainer. I think he is on the Raiders.
Okay. And then, by the way,
I just can't make myself into a hypocrite. I've had conversations about other groups of people, which I'm sure everybody in this has. That totally does not make me racist against that other group of people. That's all I'm saying.
No, I ain't calling you racist. I'm just saying. I was just saying you talk about feeding his family. When you make a mistake like that, that's what happens when you can't feed your family. You have to think about the consequences of things that you do.
Exactly.
And if you felt as though it was good for you to leave a receipt, like an email or a text message,
that was stupid.
You're right. Somebody that happened 10 years ago, obviously you must think about the consequences of your family.
No, because
the receipts were stupid.
He's never had to face consequences. That's the problem.
And he was in a situation. He was in a situation where
that's what I'm saying.
He was in a situation where he was comfortable because whoever he was talking to felt the same way he felt, or received it the same way.
Right.
And go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
I just want to say this, and I'm not trying to attack you, Rocco, but this is the problem with society, and this is the problem with white society, is that you're more concerned with who's going to coach the Raiders, and you're looking at it from a sports standpoint, and I respect that. But see, as far as racism goes, we need everybody to stand up and say that it's fucked up and that there's no place for it. And you just touched on, it wasn't cool, but you went back to a sports aspect of it. And unfortunately, that's what a lot of white people do. They don't want to face it. They don't want to admit it. So now it's just a sports thing, but the shit is bigger than sports.
Right.
And you have to sit back and I mean, they kill an innocent black man walking home, unarmed, and no one says anything. But see, it's going to take everybody to stand up and say it's fucked up, because if it's an innocent white kid walking home in the suburbs and 5 black cops roll up and kill this young man walking home, I'm taking highly offense to it, and I'm going to say how fucked up it is. I'm not just going to say, oh, well, that's just too bad. But let's get back to the Stay Tuned podcast. Oh, fuck that. I mean, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And I'm not trying to tell you how to think, but there has to we as a community and as a people, and I'm talking about everybody, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And this whole thing, and I hope that it opens up a plethora of bullshit for everybody. That's what I hope. I hope that the emails don't stop. I hope that the 680,000. I hope that every Friday the shit just keeps people just keep getting exposed every Friday. That's what I want to see. I want to see everybody held accountable for all their bullshit. because I'm held accountable on my job for my bullshit.
Right.
And Brian, I agree with you, bro. I talk shit about everybody. I talk shit about blacks. I talk shit about whites. I talk shit about Asians, Mexicans. But I do it to their face. Like my friend, I'm friends with everybody. I talk, and just like you said, they talk shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a joke. You know what I mean? Like, but to get on an email with one of my buddies and say some crazy shit like what Gruden said about another race or a gender of people. Come on, man. Like
I give you that, bro. I give you that, especially the holding accountability. But one thing I've never done, I won't do, is ask somebody else to respect me and appreciate me as a man or as a people. We do that. That's why I was saying. That's why the gay community is so strong and so dominant. Because when they come at you, and they all together, they on the same page, and they not stopping until you're done. We don't necessarily do that. You know what I mean? And expecting not this, gentlemen, but just white people in general to like always just, hey, you see that? You should not have our back. Bro, that will never be a thing because they don't have the same experience. They don't have the same ground it does. You know what I mean?
We're gonna have to touch on that on another one. Rocco, I'm gonna let you respond if you want to respond to that. The thing I will say though is like what you were touching on, Brian and Jay, what you definitely touched on. The thing is, with extra responsibility and power comes extra responsibility and power. So that's the thing. Right. I don't care about like what you did and what you didn't do and what we all do. When you climb up ladders, there's a higher responsibility when you climb a ladder. Like if I'm the manager at my job, I'm held at a higher responsibility than the people who I'm supervising. There's a responsibility. So, and the thing is, like, F that, like, oh, he got to feed his family. He can feed his family. If he can't feed his family, that's his fault.
I'm just using it as an example, just in general.
I know, but
that's what I said. I'm on that same note.
Yeah, like, so, I mean, like, he's good. Like, he's good. There ain't Bumblebee tuna going on in the Gruden house tonight. They okay. Rocco, go ahead, and then we're going to end this after this.
Well, I mean, when it comes to what he was saying, I mean, I said, like, the first thing that came out of my mouth is that it was unacceptable. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that those things shouldn't be said. And when it comes to, John Gruden, like, oh, he should be able to feed his family, no, screw that. Like, when you say something like that, you should be held to the highest responsibility. And I understand that when it comes to the position that he was in, and I understand that he was at ESPN, he was at this high, ranking position, he shouldn't be saying stuff like that. So I understand, Jay Will, what you're saying. But for me, I was trying to look at it from a different perspective because no one else had brought up the fact that, what's going to be going on with the Raiders next year? What's going to be the coaching situation there? That's the reason why I brought that up. I mean, I'm not trying to scoot around it. I was just trying to bring up something that no one else has said before. Before I spoke.
Correct.
We love you, Rocco.
All right, last comment was from Chris Mack. At the end of the day, Gruden knew what was expected of him. He effed up. Now he has to sit in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Got to pay the
Did anybody
open the rest of the
anything,
emails?
Anybody had any short and quick, and then we're gonna move on.
I just want to say we just got to get to a point where white folks start pretty much holding each other accountable. We have to get to that point. I think once we get to that point where they hold each other accountable for BS, that's when you're gonna see real change. Until then, you're gonna continue to see the same thing we've been seeing for generations. They gotta be able to hold each other accountable. They have to.
I think that idea is completely wrong, and I don't want to start a whole open up.
Yeah. We're gonna have to hit that another day. Like,
let me read the last few comments. Will said, people just scared to have the conversation. Period. That's why it looked like this all the time. That's why it took all this time for this to surface. We'd never known Washington wasn't under investigation.
That's right.
And Ethan shouldn't be saying things like that, period. He's paying for his sins now. And then, Chris said, y'all 100% about that.
Hold on, Justin, and I'll let you go. We knew it because we covered the Washington stuff before the start of the season last season. And the thing that's getting covered up is talking about the cheerleaders' topless pictures in these emails. When we heard about the investigation of them sneakily taking these photos of these women in tropical areas and everything, but it drastically got pushed under the radar, They hired that black dude like in their organization to do something. So all of this stuff is really there. All of that stuff is really there. But it's what you are paying attention to. Justin, and then we gone off of this.
Yeah, I do want to point out that I think it's a little bit funny that the Washington football team just changed their name, and that was like the biggest deal at the moment. And to me, I thought it was the surface level. I'm not Native American or indigenous, so I never was really too big on the name. I didn't really care like that. But my thing is this: it was like they focused so hard on the name. They focused in Georgia. They focused so hard on Stone Mountain. Man, there's bigger problems out here, bro. There is way bigger problems going on under the scene.
That's all a smoke
Y'all
screen,
cared
though.
about it
That's
now.
a smoke screen, Justin.
Like,
So look, we gonna have to have a stay tuned and just talk about this stuff. Like we're gonna have to forget the sports one week. Like
That's real, Justin. That's real.
just digging other stuff. So yeah, y'all, so much going on. Like, can definitely keep those going, keep the conversations going. And remember, you can talk about this on the Stay Tuned page. So keep it going, have conversations, gotta talk about it and everything. So week 5 results. Okay, we gotta mute, we gotta echo. Like somebody need to mute, we gotta echo going. So that Thursday night game, the Rams beat the Seahawks. You had the Falcons beat. I thought they were going to lose that one and do what Falcons do in London. They beat the Jets. Steelers beat the Broncos. Vikings beat the Lions. I'm telling you, like, I ain't never seen a team embody they coach more than the Lions, though. Like, they fight. Like, if anything, they gonna fight in them games. Man, you had the field goal blunders of the year with this Packers-Bengals game, and the Packers pulled it out. The Buccaneers took it to the Dolphins. Patriots edged out the Texans. The Saints beat that team of Washington. Eagles came back and got those Panthers. Titans took it to the Jags. The Bears beat the Raiders. That Chargers and Browns game was a really good game. Chargers got that one in the end. Dallas beat up a very depleted Giants team and won 44-20. Cardinals beat the Niners. The Bills took it to the Chiefs. And then last night you had the running back and the quarterback doing his thing with the Ravens beating out the Colts. And I was like, the Colts really going to take this one? And then Lamar came back and did his thing. So, Josh, we're going to start with you, Josh.
Hey, man, we always have trouble with the Bengals, man. I was trying to tell Adam when he said it was going to be a blowout that the last three times we played them boys. You know what I mean?
Hey, we won though.
You said
Josh, remember he just got here, Josh.
I'm just saying you said it was going to be a blowout. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just I knew like the past 3 times it's decided with a field goal, and I think they beat us more than we beat them in the past. But I'm just glad we squeaked it out, man. Mason Crosby, man, I don't know. He had my heart. Because I was getting notifications, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even really watching it, so I'm just glad we pulled it out. Hey, that Super Bowl hangover is real, man. I'm telling these Kansas City fans, hey, it's looking bad right now. Hey, they can bounce back like people say whatever week it is, but to me, Kansas City, they might be in trouble, man.
All right, Justin, it's been a minute. Let's hear about them Saints. And anything else you want to talk about from week 5? Come on, get the sides out. You here?
I guess he can't hear.
His finger's slippery.
Oh, there we go. I tried to unmute. Yeah, my hands were literally slippery. Yeah. But oh yeah, Saints won. I didn't check out too much of the Scepter game. I watched the highlights of that one. Probably.
All right, bro. Them suds getting in the way of the Wi-Fi. Rocco, week 5. Talk to us about week 5 real quick.
Man, week 5, Bears beat the Raiders. It was a really good matchup. You know, the Bears did what they had to do. They're 3-2 on the year. They're about to go face the Packers. They're going to win that matchup this week, but, you know, we can talk about that later. But understand when it comes to the Bears, they're starting 3-2. Justin Fields is doing exactly what I said he should have done. You know, start week 1. I said that on my show, Sports Angle, shameless plug. But I said Justin Fields should have started week 1. And you know what? He's doing his business right now. So when it comes to Chicago, they're doing well. Defense has been stepping up. Offensive line isn't letting him run for his life and nearly killing him every single play. So when it comes to Chicago, I'm doing good right now. I just got to say one thing. Cairo Santos is 7 for 7, 9 for 9. Mason Crosby probably missed more field goals last week than Cairo Santos is going to miss all year. So that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, it's starting already. I like it. Jay, Rashad, calm down, Rashad. I'll come to you after Jay. I'm going to come to you after Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh, man. Just a terrible week. I really expected us to bounce back. I thought our defense stepped it up, but just not getting it done. And luckily, we got a bye week this week. Shit, man. Like, hopefully we can regroup and bounce back. I mean, there's still a lot of football left, and with Russell Wilson, I'm just looking at the NFC West. With Russell Wilson being hurt, I think they said he's going to be out for 7-8 weeks.
Yeah.
So other than that, I mean, it was a huge week. I'm enjoying football right now, just all over. There's a lot of good games out there. Lamar, my God, last night that was amazing. And I tip my hat to that young man.
Running back.
Tip his hat. Go ahead, Rashad, and then Justin, I'll come to you, and then we'll go to AA.
No, Lamar, real quick, Lamar, 3 things. Lamar's special. He's special. He's special. He's special. He's special. And I hope they can just get some around him so he can continue to be special. Number 2 is the Bills so far are who we thought they were. And they're my Super Bowl pick. They're my pick to win the AFC championship and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Josh Allen is my MVP pick. He's been that since before the season. And obviously the Packers won. I was happy about that.
That sound familiar?
The Super Bowl hangover is real with the Kansas City Chiefs. I said it before the season. It would not surprise me if they missed the playoffs, seriously, especially in that division right now. Because it looks like the Chargers so far might represent that division. I know it's a long way to go. We got a long season still, but that defense is awful. It's the worst defense in all of football. And Patrick Mahomes is looking a lot like Aaron Rodgers in 2012, 2013, 2011, where he just has a bunch of weapons and no defense. So, again, the hangover is real, and it's not surprising that the Chiefs are struggling.
All right, Justin. I'm going to try this again.
All right, my bad. But, yeah, Saints, we won against an interesting football team, to say the least. But, yeah, that's all I got about that. I did see the Lamar Jackson go off, and but I've been high on him for a good minute, so that's another shout-out to him. Just now, showing that everybody he got that arm. I was backing him up before Rashad. Rashad didn't like Lamar. I do want to make that point. Rashad didn't like him way back in the day. Right, Rashad?
Oh, that's facts. I give you that. I've always liked Lamar. Yeah. I needed to see something from him from the pocket. But the dude is special, bro.
More.
Yeah, I had to see more, bro.
He's more, and he saw more.
Yeah, he's special.
Yeah, man,
I think he said in the top 3 quarterback or something.
Yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, he's proving that now, so I'm just glad. Let's give him his roses, man. Hopefully he goes somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hopefully he goes somewhere. All right, we're gonna go to the man with the disguised Cincinnati Bengals hat on, and Adam.
I just think Josh kind of covered it. Like, we did win against the Bengals. I did think it was going to be a blowout, but we did win overall, so it is what it is. The one thing I did think that kind of, I mean, it's not really a shock, but it's just like, dang, this dude really can't catch a break, was just seeing Saquon Barkley go down. Like seeing that ankle swell up like to the size that it did, I was just like, man, this dude, this dude cannot catch a break. He cannot catch a break at all. Like, I mean, he's only 24 years old, and his lower body has been through more hell than somebody in their 50s, and it's just kind of it's just sad. And you know, I'm not a Giants fan by any means, but you hate to see a face of a franchise, and you know, at one point was a face of this league, just kind of get riddled with injuries to the point where who knows if he's ever going to get back to the Saquon that we all grew to like. But another thing that I would say is that that Sunday night game was definitely interesting. I noticed Miss Sharon said in the comments that Chiefs kind of gift wrapped that on a platter for the Buffalo Bills. But I don't really think that, because I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, these teams are pros, so you know, if a meltdown happens, that's lack of preparation, that's lack of you know, keeping emotions in check or whatever the case may be that falls into that. So I think the Bills just did what they needed to do to win that game, and the Chiefs didn't do enough to win that game. That's what it really boiled down to. So that's really just what I got from this week. And since I really didn't get to speak from like the Gruden aspect, I mean, everybody pretty much covered what I was gonna say on it. But what I will say though, and it's a blend between sports and what off field, is that this man Gruden has been given like third, fourth, fifth chances at this point, whether it's through ESPN or coaching or whatever the case may be. And the fact that, you know, this man comes into Vegas where the Raiders are trying to revamp their organization and, you know, put a new image on everything. And I just think that, you know, with Gruden trading away Cooper, with Gruden trading away Khalil Mack, and then doing what he did, knowing that he was doing what he was doing, and eventually, you know, the Bible always says what's done in the dark shall come to light. And the fact that it finally has came to light, and he basically did all this to the Raiders is just kind of like, man, because Khalil Mack I mean, I'm not saying that he's like in his prime still. That's something we could debate maybe on another show. But the fact that Khalil Mack is gone and you lose one of the greatest route runners in the NFL, and you basically just got Henry Ruggs and Waller as your offense right now, and Josh Jacobs, it's sad. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Yeah, Brian.
Well, first of all, I just want to mention a couple of things. I saw Will Lombard say in the comments. First, seen that he said the NFL has figured out Patrick Mahomes. That's a lie. If you watch them play, they have no offense besides throwing the ball deep. They were begging them to do checkdowns, and that offense just refuses to do checkdowns. They refuse to do those dinks and dunks up the field. If they can get some type of run game going and quit having to do the big plays every play, Kansas City will be right there at the end of the year. Not to mention they don't have a defense. Secondly, he brought up Tom Brady, which I was going to brought up. Let's just be honest. Tom Brady is still the best quarterback in the league right now. He's playing at the highest level. And at 44 years old, I don't care who he's playing, to go throw 5 TDs, that's just ridiculous right now, man. I mean, the guy is just an absolute robot. He's unreal. He's not human. I can't say enough. As far as that Ravens game, man, that shit humbled me because I was up like 120-95 in one of my fantasy leagues against one of my fellow coworkers. I thought the game was a wrap. He had a couple of guys. He had Andrews and he had Hollywood Brown. I thought, I'm good. I'll be all right. So I'm watching the game literally all the way pretty much through the third quarter. I go back and look at it about an hour after the game. First I see the Ravens won. I go back and see this dude came back and blew my ass out. So, I mean, that game has probably been the game of the year so far. I mean, it has to be right there as the game of the year. And then just to end my take, I have a Bills-Cowboys Super Bowl. I'll let you take it from here, Doug.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What's funny? Hold on. What's funny is I was talking to a friend of mine who's down in North Carolina, and he was saying Bills Cowboys, so the Bills can get their revenge and Dallas can fall like usual and get to the mountaintop and then just crumble as usual. So, like y'all, like I just
it's the Bills Cowboys. They bringing something back. They doing the retro stuff. Y'all notice in sports. They doing a lot of retro stuff right now, man.
I'm gonna retro your ass whooped by us.
Hey, you know what? If we're doing this retro thing, can we go back to the 80s when the Bears were great and the Packers were in last place?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
no, still not happening.
Hey, it's starting to look that way, especially if Aaron Rodgers leads Green Bay this year.
Yeah.
The Bears could be the best team in that division.
Bro,
Justin
we talking
Fields
about
looks
this-
like the real deal.
We're talking about this year. We're not
Hey,
talking
my
about
man Brian, you gonna have to chill out, man. We ain't about to do all that.
We're not talking about
look,
next year. We're talking about this year.
look, calm down. Okay, look, calm down, everybody. Like this is hilarious. I got again another great, like Jay said, another great week of football. Like, can I just say that? Like another great week of just really good games going down to the wire. That Browns Chargers game was really good. That was good. Like it's just some really good football. But I need to do a study in my grad program. I should have did a study on Cowboy fans. It is really special, like because y'all I got an uncle who's a Cowboy fan, and you would think the Super Bowl happened already. They was like living it, like it's here.
Hey, they said the same thing in 2016.
Hey, listen, in 2016, we didn't have Trayvon Diggs.
Bro, get the hell out of here.
In 2016, the last time we had this many interceptions through
Brian,
6
you had your time. I'm reclaiming my
1962.
time. I'm reclaiming my time.
We got.
Stop.
Let's not act like Zeke ain't back.
Look,
He's looking
look,
like
look,
2016,
calm
2017.
down.
I can't wait till December.
Me too.
I can't wait for Christmas neither.
Let's get to
Nah,
the
that's
simple.
Miles
So-
Garrett, Will. That's Miles Garrett.
So okay, anywho, people, it was good. It was some good games, really good games. Things were fun. Definitely I'm where it's happening. Like I'm excited about what's going on with Philly. Things are progressing. It's happening, but like it's just good football. Like it's like not Ravens, Lions and Vikings was a good game.
Man.
I mean, like it's some really good football going on, and like more than ever before, this is a good time to be a football fan. Like, just be a fan of football, watch it out. I think Will is in the comments saying, "Look, Will, like I got an uncle who's also a Buffalo Bills fan, so I know y'all excited. Like, keep doing your thing, Josh Allen. I mean, see the thing is, like I watch college ball, so I watched Josh Allen when he was over in Wyoming with the Jets now, the receiver.
Who?
Because they were both at Wyoming together. The wide receiver was with Tennessee and then now with the Jets.
Corey Davis,
yes, because him and Corey Davis put up numbers at Wyoming. So
Corey Davis went to Western Michigan.
Yeah, Corey went to Western Michigan.
He was at Western Michigan. I could have sworn he was at. I'm thinking about somebody else. So Miss Sharon, nobody concerned about Michigan State. Calm down. Like ain't nobody concerned about Michigan State. So, but just good games, y'all. Good games, y'all. Like, and them Packers, I thought y'all was gonna lose that one. Y'all up here playing around with field goals, bro. Like,
it's crazy. But hey, we 4-1. We got Justin Fields and that awful offensive line this week, so I'm excited.
So, like, I want to get one wow moment from everybody. One wow moment from the weekend and everything. I just need one, just one. Okay, Josh, we're gonna start with you.
Oh, it was Lamar's comeback, man. It was self-explanatory, man. Lamar's comeback. That's the only highlight I ever seen. So I seen it last week. So
all right. Rocco.
A wow moment. I gotta go with Mason Crosby missing all those field goals. I mean, for a guy who's been in the NFL for a decade and a half, he rarely ever does that. So I think that was a wow moment.
Brian.
Oh, this is easy right here. I want to actually show y'all this. I actually saved this for this moment. I'm going to get through the preview right here.
Oh, boy.
I can't tell me this looking beautiful. I'm a huge fan. I got Josh Allen in my fantasy league right now, so here we go.
Can we play that? Are we gonna get like? It's like.
Did y'all see that hurdle?
Okay, it was a hurdle. Put it away. Like we don't need the NFL coming after us. Calm down.
I thought that was probably the one. I thought that was easily the best play of the season so far. Seeing a quarterback hurdle somebody like that going after his knees and then get right down for the first down. That play was nice.
All right, Jay Will.
Hey, you ain't lying, Will. Boo-hooing.
I gotta say, because I already talked about my man Lamar, so I gotta say San Diego Chargers.
All right.
Justin Herbert, just wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Adam.
I'd say my wow moment is Josh said it. Lamar's comeback is self-explanatory. I mean, that Monday night game was it was dead in the water, and then all of a sudden I turn it back on in the fourth quarter. I'm like, whoa. So yeah, Lamar's comeback there. Jay Will, you have a description.
Justin, go ahead, Justin. Go ahead, Justin.
I want your comment.
Jay Will, you got to.
I don't owe that mother sucking nothing.
Justin,
stay tuned. We'll discuss this elsewhere.
Justin, go ahead, Justin.
Talk to me like a grown ass man, son.
I don't really have a wow moment, more like I don't think I would have did that, but it still kind of worked out. But it was on my own player. It was on Jameis Winston.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that.
He throws a beautiful deep pass, bro.
He threw that. I mean, the pass was beautiful. The coverage was tight.
Yo,
I was just like, man,
it was right in his basket.
Surprised. So when he did it, I was just like, don't do that, and he kept doing it. So
look, no. Ignore him. Rashad, go ahead, Rashad.
Everybody talked about Lamar. My wow moment was probably, you know what? Honestly, it was Big Ben getting back on track. It was the Steelers getting back on track, and I knew that was going to happen because for the simple fact that you're talking about a Hall of Fame coach, you're talking about a Hall of Fame quarterback with pride on the line.
Come on.
Their backs are fully against the wall. They're getting drugged through the media the last couple weeks. They play a top 5 defense, and they literally take them to the woodshed. Right. So I knew, so that was a wild moment for me. I actually picked them to win that game, but I didn't think they were going to do it in that kind of fashion. And Big Ben was just throwing it all over the park. Receivers catching passes, scoring touchdowns. So yeah, that one was a wild.
Sharon. I will say for fantasy reasons, I'm kind of happy Juju went down because now Deontay Johnson and Claypool could get some more love. So I do appreciate
this guy.
I'm just throwing it out there. The TikTok dancer can now create more TikTok videos. I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay. Anywho, wow moment.
Juju was a bum anyway.
Wow moment of the weekend. Now, I know maybe only a handful of y'all watch this, so so y'all gonna feel what I say, but wow moment of the weekend, bruh, hands down, Oklahoma and Texas, bruh. That game right there, bruh.
No defense. Nobody, no defense.
How you watching OU Texas play, man? What?
Bro, if you ain't watching college football, bro, you need to get on it, bro. That game was crazy.
Man,
my blood pressure still ain't come down from that game, bro.
I was at work, so I'll use that as my excuse for why I didn't watch it. I was at work.
Bro, okay, Rocco, but bro, that game, bro, cause see, Brian, I watch all college football. I watch
all day, baby.
I rep the U, so I go there, but bro, that game,
man,
if you didn't watch that, you missed out on something.
That was
the best college game of the year, and it's not even close.
The Giants making a comeback right now. Brandon Crawford's on third, and then we got runners on third.
We already talking baseball. Come down. We talking Texas, Oklahoma right now. Okay, Texas, Oklahoma, bro. That see, I got two people.
Bro, I can't believe you brought that. Oh my god! Saturday.
Bro, Jay, it's a beautiful thing having Studio Key. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. It's a beautiful thing having Studio Key, bro. I'm telling y'all, if y'all ain't watching college football, y'all need to watch some college football. Cause, bro, I love that running back for Texas, bro. That boy, he a problem. And Thomas, ain't it Thomas, Brian?
You really didn't even need to bring that game up, bro. Let's just move on to the next segment. Turn them keys to the next segment. How about you do that? How about you know what I mean?
It's all good. So we're gonna look at week 6 here. Let me share my screen and everything. Oh, that was a good game, man. That was a good game. So Josh put that up on the screen. So on Thursday, we got the Bucks taking on the Eagles. We got Chiefs and Washington team. We got the Dolphins. We got the Jet versus the Jags. We got Rams versus Giants. We got the Texans versus the Colts. We got the Vikings versus the Panthers. Packers versus Bears. Chargers versus Ravens. That's going to be a good game. Bengals and Lions. Cardinals versus Browns. Another good game. Raiders and Broncos. Cowboys and Patriots. Seahawks and Steelers. And then on Monday night, we got the Bills versus the Titans. So, man, another good slate of games.
Yeah.
Man, Jay, just what you looking forward to for the next week?
Well, I mean, my boys got a bye week, so I'm just going to be looking to see if I can win some DraftKings money and some fantasy stuff. I'm really looking forward to that Chargers Ravens, and the Bills and Titans on Monday night.
Yeah, I mean the Bills got two primetime games back to back. So, Rocco, what are you looking for week 6?
Well, actually, I have a question beforehand. Is the Miami and Jacksonville game in London?
No, is that game in London? I'll double check.
Because I know there's a game that's like scheduled at like 6 o'clock in the morning, like here on the West Coast, and I think
that might be it.
Yeah. But besides that, I will say Chicago, Green Bay. Look, regardless of who wins, you can't deny that it's one of the greatest rivalries in football. I mean, you have the IU legacy, the prestige. I mean, it's one of the best rivalries to watch. So, if the Bears win, fantastic. If the Packers lose, great. If the Packers win, unfortunate. So when it comes to the Bears versus Packers, it's always fun to watch. And, hey, I'll be sitting on my couch with my big bucket of popcorn, 4 hot dogs, and a 48-liter of Pepsi, and I'm going to be enjoying that game. So,
all right, the Jags-Dolphin game is in London. Rashad?
For me, besides obviously Packers Bears, honestly, that Chargers Ravens game gonna be something special. Cause two teams 4-1. Herbert reminds me of a more athletic Dan Marino. That's who he is to me. And we know what Lamar is, and the Chargers can't stop the run to save their life right now. So, man. Ravens, Ravens Chargers. That's my game of the week for sure.
All right, Jay.
Already won.
Oh, my bad, Rashad. I mean, no, bro. Like look. Josh, go ahead, Josh.
Man, other than smacking them bum Chicago Bears, man. which is the real game, you know what I'm saying? It's a good rivalry, but you know how it is. We took over. I think we win in that series too now because them boys are so trash. Let me see who else?
3-2, buddy. 3-2, buddy.
Hey, did I say that the Bears was bums? But the other team I'm looking forward to is beating them Bears because they trash. Yeah, them bum Bears is garbage.
Brian, go ahead, Brian. I don't know how many times you said B in that whole thing there. Go ahead, Brian.
All right, man. Can we go ahead and edit out that little UT clip? I know y'all got the powers to do so. So let's go ahead and get that little clip out of there where he had to bring up that game. The game of the week by far has to be Chargers versus Ravens, especially what we've seen out of those two teams. That was and the Bills. Those are my top 3 teams in the AFC right now. Followed by, I think that Cardinals-Browns game should be pretty good. I mean, it's pretty even scale this week. This is going to be a tough week when we do our pick'ems. It's going to be tough. I think the only game where it's like, I think this is going to be it will be Buccaneers-Eagles. Even my Cowboys-Patriots, that Patriots defense is always solid. Young Mac looks like he's getting better every week. Belichick is definitely making a push for the playoffs. He's not trying to miss it another year. So, I mean, that's going to be a good game. All these games are tough, man. It's going to be tough to pick any of these games. Even the sorry teams like Texans, Colts, or Dolphins, Jaguars. It's like, who do you really want to put your money on if you had to put money on and bet? You don't know. So, We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
It's gonna be another wild week. Justin.
Yeah. A lot of people said the same games, like Packers and Bears, because it was a rivalry game. I'm hoping the Chiefs bounce back. I don't hold nothing against them, but I think if they lose against Washington football team, then yeah, they'll probably won't have the best season. Another game, I do want to see the Raiders versus the Broncos just to see what they're gonna say about the Raiders.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Adam, we went to you, or did we go? Did you go?
Nah, I haven't went yet.
All right, go ahead.
Thursday night game might be a trap game for the Buccaneers. Brady doesn't have, historically speaking, great games against Eagles. Just throwing it out there. But just as far as besides the Packers versus Bears games, because obviously that's a great rivalry game. A game I'm interested in seeing is the Cardinals versus Browns. Reason why is because Cardinals right now are the only undefeated team in the NFL. And last Sunday, I believe the Chargers and the Browns had like a 82 or 80 something point total game against each other. So that was a fantasy football dream right there, pretty much, if you had players on both of those teams. But I think, given Kyler Murray, I know Lamar Jackson's up there, and I know, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen and so forth is up there. But eventually, at some point, we got to start speaking about Kyler Murray, because what this man is doing, I mean, he's following in the footsteps of Russell Wilson, and who knows, at the rate he's going, he might be better than Russell. I'm not saying that right now. Don't get me wrong. But at some point, we got to start talking about this man, Kyler Murray. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, absolutely. He's right. Quickness-wise, he might be the quickest quarterback in the NFL. I mean, that guy, they compare his speed to Barry Sanders, bro.
Yeah, and he is shifty. He is definitely shifty. So, so week 6, again, another just slate of games. Like Adam was saying, that definitely Cardinals, Browns, and it's gonna take a toll, I think, on the Browns and everything, if they keep losing to these quarterbacks and Baker Mayfield just keeps playing in a sense like Baker Mayfield. So I just want everybody to take his commercials from him. So that's where I'm at with everything. So just give all his commercials away.
There you go, Lamar.
Give Kyler Murray Baker Mayfield's commercials.
Yeah, well, yeah, I could take those too. So, but
he seems more like the I'm not gonna say he's Kawhi, but Kyler Murray seems like he just want to play, almost like Lamar Jackson. Like he just want to be an athlete.
Yeah,
he into like the.
But see, we don't know if he probably got local commercials though. So
local commercials are working. We're talking big endorsements.
Yeah. So
because Kawhi was in all the local HEB and car commercials in town, but he wasn't on the mainstream shit until he went to LA.
Yeah. So
that's true.
But so again, another slate of games. I'm definitely looking forward to the game on Thursday. It's going to be a really interesting one. It's going to be a test for us. Go ahead, Rocco.
Let me ask the panel this question. Georgia versus Kentucky this upcoming weekend in college football. And we're going to watch that?
Georgia.
I got Kentucky.
All right.
I got Kentucky.
So it's going to be another good slate of games. I'm telling y'all, if y'all ain't watching college football, y'all need to watch some college football. Like get that in your life. Get that in your life. All right. So pick'ems, NFL bracket. So we had our first week last week. And everything, and so some very interesting results and everything. So I'll just go ahead and read those off.
Hold on, did Doug count these by himself? Is all I want to know.
Adam, I'm gonna kick you in your chest. Okay, calm down. and that would be a downward kick, so I don't even have to go up. So let me read the results. So the person who came in first place after week 1 is actually Adam. He finished 7-1. Rashad and Josh and myself finished 6-2. Jake and Donovan was 4-4. Let's see. And then Justin was 6-2. Jay finished 3-5. Brian was 6-2. Sharon was 6-2. And Czar was 5-3.
I don't know why I picked the Eagles to win. I really don't.
So
and that's all I won was 3 games.
Yeah, Jay, you did. You because you know you be going against the curve because you don't like other people's teams. So you
Well, I took the Bears, that's for sure.
so yeah, it was definitely an interesting one for sure. So just any takeaways anybody got from that first week. So
Nothing. Let's get ready for next week on the pick 'em.
well, give me just a second. Adam, you got anything to say, Adam?
You did a great job counting, Doug. I appreciate you. You the permanent counter, Doug. You all time counter, dog. I appreciate
you. All right, let's get it going. That's the bracket. Let me see because I ain't seeing what y'all see. So let's go screen share. Boom. All right, so we got. Let me see. Hold on. TB versus. All right. Is anybody taking Philly? I'll put it that way. Anybody want to take Philly and step out?
Hey, Dennis, are you still in here?
Hey, Dennis, you still man. Where Dennis at? Fly, eagle, fly.
All right. So nobody gonna take Philly. I'm taking Philly.
Oh Lord, that's
I ain't gonna
on the L already.
Okay, look at them. Some numbers might get lost in the ballot next week. You better calm down.
Hey, Doug, Jake got Bucks.
Huh?
Jake got the Bucks.
Jake, I know. Jake got the like. Jake gonna do that.
Jake gonna owe me a lot of money.
All right, so then we got Raiders and Broncos.
I think you should ask who in their right mind is going to take the Raiders right now. Is the better question to ask for this one? Just throwing it out there.
The cat that deep throats them pickles, he's taking the Raiders.
Wow, oh man. Okay, look, Rashad, who are you taking?
I wanna. Damn, man. All this
Rashad,
drama.
yeah.
I'm gonna take the Broncos.
There you go.
All right, Josh.
Raiders.
Wow.
All right. Who am I? I'm gonna take the Raiders.
Wow.
Let me know who Jake taking. I mean, y'all know who team he a fan of this week, so I don't know. Adam.
Yeah, I'm taking the Broncos. Yeah.
All right, Justin.
L.
Justin.
I love the love, Josh.
The
I love the love.
The Raiders. All right.
Raiders.
I got you, Jay. Jay? I think you taking Denver.
Come on, man. There's a shark shit in the water.
Let's go, Jay. Let's go.
All right, Brian. Who you taking?
Man,
Team,
I want to take the Raiders because I feel like they're gonna come out with a sense of urgency and pride on the line. But at the same time, I feel like they might take the week off. And I saw that little text message that Teddy Bridgewater sent out after that Steelers loss. So give me the Broncos and Teddy. I feel like they're gonna put some on the Raiders.
All right. Did Sharon or Jake put in their pick?
Yeah, Sharon's is in the group text.
Well, I can't. Well,
I don't know what it is though.
We'll decipher that later then. Like I ain't got time right now. We ain't got time for all that. So we got Packers. Is anybody taking the Bears? Anybody? Going one?
Nah.
Bears.
You already know what time it is, man. You ain't nobody taking the bum, Bears.
I got Aaron Rodgers in my fantasy, man. I can't do that.
Okay, so everybody taking the Packers. All right.
Okay.
All right, so we got Cardinals versus the Browns. Rashad.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. No, I'll go with Arizona. I'll go with Arizona.
All right, Josh.
The same.
Anybody taking Cleveland? Anybody?
Nah.
Jake.
Jake taking Cleveland?
I'll
Yeah,
take
yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah, you know what? Let me change that. I'm taking Cleveland.
Oh,
Damn
God.
L.
Yeah, I'm taking Cleveland.
I'm taking Cleveland.
That defense, y'all haven't been paying attention to Cleveland's defense. I took them off my fantasy. They've been dropping, bro.
Just
Colin Murray gonna put a number on them boys.
Justin is taking Cleveland, so everybody else is taking Arizona.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Come on, Ryan, man. That's 2 L's back to back, man.
Love it.
All righty.
And wait, y'all are just doing straight up,
Too
right?
many weapons, Lombard.
Yeah, we're just going straight up. Yeah. So then we got Seattle versus the Steelers.
I'm
That'll
taking
be a slugfest.
Okay, who you taking, Rashad?
Pittsburgh.
Is anybody taking Seattle?
Anybody taking Geno?
If they was at home, I would take the 12-man, but nah, I don't see it.
So
Man,
everybody
they
else.
better win.
Let me ask y'all this: do y'all feel like the Seahawks should bring in Cam Newton?
Wait, Brian. I need to get the results first, Brian. Calm down.
Oh, sorry.
Is anybody taking Seattle? Okay, that's a no. All right. So, okay, go ahead, ask your question.
I seen an article today talking about the Seahawks may look to bring in Cam Newton, but they denied that and said they're gonna run with Geno. What do y'all think? Should they bring in Cam Newton or make a trade for Nick Foles?
How long is Russ out?
He's out for a while. They said like 3-4 weeks.
Maybe bring him out for a tryout.
Wait,
Yeah.
did someone say Nick Foles? Yes, do it.
Make a trade.
Bring
for
back
Nick Foles.
Kaepernick, man.
Bro, Kaepernick sucks. And he doesn't even
Okay, look.
I mean, he's all for the culture.
No, Brian, stop. Brian, please stop, because it's gonna get
No, the hell he doesn't.
Sharon gonna get activated. I can't have
the hell he
it. We gotta fix this game. I can't let people talk now, like during this. Okay, Rashad, Bills or Tennessee?
I got the Bills.
Jesus. Josh.
Same.
Okay. Adam.
No one circles the wagon like the Bills.
Actually, you know what?
Jay got Bills.
I'm gonna take Tennessee here.
Oh, see, that's where you fucked up.
Okay, Mister. You gonna blow out the Bengals?
Hey, we won, didn't we? That's overall damn good message. We
No,
won.
don't change it up. Don't change it up now. Don't change it up. Is anybody else taking Tennessee?
Nah, definitely going with the Bills.
All right. It's all good. It's all good.
Hey, is Julio playing?
Nope.
But he hadn't been anything for them anyways.
Yeah, so I mean, all right, and so that is the pick'ems for the week. So it's gonna be interesting, y'all. Like, let's see if Adam can hold on to that lead he has. So,
Well, he's gonna hold on to the lead 'cause I'm not playing.
ooh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. So I just take the records down, Rocco. NBA preview. The season starts up this weekend, right? It starts up this weekend. A lot going on, going crazy. So let me see. Brian, go ahead and start us off. What you looking forward to? NBA? Who's your team? Like, what's going on? Is it Houston? Like, is that your squad? I don't know, but
I'm definitely a Spurs fan. First,
okay, Spurs. Okay, all right.
I will say this: I'm not as big on the Laker hype bandwagon as everybody else is. Honestly, I don't know who will come out the West. I can't see the Lakers staying healthy long enough, and I don't trust Russell Westbrook. I'm a stats guy. The guy turns the ball over. He has been, always will be, a high turnover usage rate guy. So we'll see how that works out. I'm just mostly paying attention to what Kyrie's doing in Brooklyn, that situation. Because really, there's no reason why Giannis can't get right back to the finals. I don't feel like we've given them the respect they deserve. If I had to throw a couple of random teams out there that no one's talking about to be in the NBA Finals, I'm going with the Golden Boy, Steph Curry, representing the West, and I'm going with Giannis coming back out the East. That's kind of like my two dark horse teams. I know everybody's saying Brooklyn and LA, this and that, but I'd love to see those two teams, Curry and Giannis, go at it in the finals, man. That'd be beautiful.
It's gonna be
it's great because they're gonna play better defense than what Monty Williams had poor boy Ayton doing against. Like, what was that, bro? Like, oh my God, he looks horrible. So I feel like Steve Kerr will come up with a much better game plan. Draymond is obviously no slouch. There'd be a ton of pride on the line. Have a healthy Clay. That'd be against Middleton and Drew Holiday. Dude, that'd be a hell of a series. Oh my gosh.
All right, Adam, go ahead. Preview of the season.
The one thing I like about this season, though, that I thought Brian was going to touch on, but I guess he didn't, was the fact that the refs are actually letting these guys play. There's a new NBA rule in case if guys haven't been paying attention because they all been obsessed with football. The NBA added a new rule to where you can't draw like contact fouls. So like you know how D Wade used to pump fake, catch a guy in midair and then shoot it. Yeah, NBA is not allowing that anymore.
Hold on. And as much as I love him, don't act like Kobe wasn't throwing his feet out either. So
I'm just.
Bro, the feet is different than these guys that puff fake and then jump into the shooter.
That's
and don't act like Steph don't do that.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. The rule actually impacts. Like, it was shown during the preseason already. Like there was a game, I believe, against the Rockets or the Trailblazers. I'm sorry, it was against the Trailblazers, where Steph shot a three or drew somebody up in the air. Steph shot a three, and because it wasn't his normal like shooting motion, the refs didn't call the foul. So the fact that the refs are actually letting these guys play, I'm definitely intrigued because guys like James Harden ain't going to be getting bailed out from referees and things like that anymore. And so we're going to actually be able to see these boys play. Another thing I love is just, all the younger generations, they get another year under their belt. So like Trae Young gets another year under his belt that we get to see. We get Luka another year under his belt that we get to see. Giannis even falls into that category to a degree. You get Devin Booker another year under his belt. So a lot of these young guys are going to continue to rise. So I'm just excited for another NBA season. However, I think what's going to happen is these COVID implications in different states is going to be impacting a lot of things, like guys like Kyrie are definitely going to have to find loopholes and continue to find ways around these NBA guidelines for COVID vaccines and everything like that, because from what I'm reading is a whole lot of mixed emotions. Like even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is calling for guys to just basically be fired if they don't want to get the vaccine. Now, I think that's a little extreme. I think there's somewhere they could meet in the middle, but, it's definitely going to be interesting.
All right, Josh.
Other than my Warriors, you know what I mean? I was kind of disappointed we didn't make no big moves though, but I guess they're confident with them as rookies. So I'm for sure know he's gonna make some noise. You get into the playoffs, so other than that, I don't know what's up in the air, but I know we definitely get into the playoffs. I think somebody said it already about Brooklyn, about that Kyrie situation, man. So because to me they was the favorite to win it all, but without Kyrie, it's not a guarantee for me anymore. Lakers, Brian spoke on it. Westbrook, I don't trust him. And that's really about it. East, it's up for grabs now.
All right, Rocco.
I will say, considering I'm in the sportsbook capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada, it is so clear and obvious that they want the Nets versus Lakers. Like they are like all the way up here, and then you got to dig 50 feet worth of dirt, and then the Bucks and the Warriors and all the other teams start showing up. Like, man. Like, I will be shocked if it's not the Nets versus Lakers, because this is like the most predictable NBA Finals I have seen in the last 5 years. Like, even during the Cavs versus Warriors era, I didn't see the odds be this favored towards two teams. So I'll say it right now: Nets versus Lakers, and I'll see you in 6 months.
But let me tell you this, bro, to you, since you brought up the Vegas odds, that would imply that either Kyrie's going to be in town or they're going to make a blockbuster trade for like a Ben Simmons. You know what I mean? Because if not, that would be just KD and Harden, and then you take for granted that Anthony Davis is going to be healthy all year, that supporting cast is going to be healthy. I think that's just a lot to. I wouldn't put any money on. There's even $50 that we're going to have a Lakers Nets series, and I could be wrong. I'm just saying I wouldn't put no money on it.
All right, let's go.
It's too obvious.
I mean, to me, I would love to see Miami versus LA personally, considering, I would love to see the matchup. But I'm just saying, based off the odds, I mean, when you have Brooklyn at plus 240, I mean, that's just Yeah, that's a lot of favoritism there.
Got you.
Let's go to the bedman himself. Go ahead, Jay. Jay done changed hats again.
I'm excited that Hoop is back. I'm watching the Warriors right now serve up the Lakers, even though it's only preseason. But I'm looking, even though I'm looking forward to Golden State, man. I'm the young man over in Atlanta. I'm really, really, really looking to see how Atlanta turns it around. I'm just looking. I want to see some good basketball. I just don't want to see everybody talking about the Lakers and Brooklyn. I mean, I think that there's going to be some surprises out there. Dallas will be back. Denver. I mean, it's gonna be a good year, and I love this time of year when you got all three sports. You got the baseball playoffs, NFL, and NBA all going at the same time. So.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not that. Just like, I mean, I'll say I watch more basketball than I definitely watch baseball. So it will be interesting to see. I mean, I'm a LeBron fan more than anything. I am not a Lakers fan. I'm a LeBron fan. Make that perfectly clear. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Bro, if you don't, Josh, don't make me come to Vallejo. Bro, don't make me ride out. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how these Lakers and everything come together, but also just how Clay comes back and everything as well. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like somebody put in the comments, Ja Morant. So like seeing what he does and everything, for sure. So just see how they develop and everything. So it's going to be interesting to see how all these pieces come together. If there's any trades, I know I saw Buck talk about the Pistons are going to be a lot better. So I'm taking whatever folks say about basketball. I'll believe them more than I believe myself. And I'm always interested in Miami just because, I mean, I listen to a podcast that's strictly based out of Miami. So see what they do because they got Lowry, right?
Yep, they got
Kyle Lowry. Yeah.
So they got it. They should do some promo stuff down there with just Lowry, like Bad Boys. They should do some promo stuff. That'd be hilarious. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So I mean, because I think games start on Sunday. When do they? The 16th, I think.
I think this might be the last preseason game. I think.
Yeah, it's the 19th.
I think so.
Okay, the 19th. Okay. So next week. So yeah, so it'll be interesting for sure. So it's going to be very interesting. So we're gonna move to this open floor. We done lost some folks if you haven't noticed, but
hey, I think Rocco had something real quick.
Oh, go ahead, Rocco.
Well, I think it's Jake. Is that his name? He was saying Phoenix was favored, but they're 15-1. So I don't know what you're talking about. But hey, I mean that's cool. Yeah, it's cool. So they're not favored, man.
All right, so we're gonna open this floor up. So only one can come back.
Stop.
Only one of these stores can come back. Mine is easy. I already know mine, but we're gonna start with Jay Will. Jay Will, only one can come back.
Man, real talk, man. Like every time I go to Target or Walmart, I always end up in the toy section. I don't want to grow up, man. So I'm gonna say Toys R Us. Man. I'm always looking for some type of toys whenever I go to Target or something. So Toys R Us would be amazing.
Go ahead, Rocco.
I'm bringing back Blockbuster, considering that's one of the only ones I actually got to experience, in person. Circuit City, I never went to. Toys R Us, I never was allowed to. And I don't know what the other one is. So I'll say Blockbuster by default.
You was never allowed to go to Toys R Us?
Josh, go ahead.
Hell no, I would have taken my mom's credit card and spent all of it. So.
Yeah, I mean, as a proud father, probably be Toys R Us.
All right, Adam.
Damn. Well, being that we live in a streaming world, Blockbuster is pretty much not needed. Toys R Us, kids are playing with more on cell phones and iPads nowadays than anything. So Toys R Us is not needed. I don't even know what the hell Sam Goodies is, so I guess I'll take Circuit City.
In the electronic section with the double A's. Go ahead, Brian.
Literally, like I was gonna say Blockbuster, but what Adam said is correct. Like all of these are irrelevant because Sam Goody and Blockbuster, we got to kick out for the same reason. We stream everything. Circuit City, we still have Best Buy. They took them out for a reason. And then Toys R Us, I mean, yeah,
I got kids and I got video games. So
yeah, I guess Toys R Us would be maybe the only one that would make the most sense. But I would have said Blockbuster personally.
Yeah, I was gonna say Blockbuster for the culture.
Hands down, no questions asked. I'm bringing Circuit City back.
Bro, you got Best Buy, dude.
Look, no, hold on. Let me tell you why.
You got the horns.
No. Let me tell you why. Circuit City was amazing. I went and got a point and shoot camera, like when electric cameras really started to come out. I got the insurance, right? And they were like in the store. They were like, Josh, because Graham used to work there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So like before it closed down, but like one of the employees told me, they were like, because I was asking about the insurance, they were like, if you just want to get a new camera, there's like just throw it against the wall and bring it back, you'll get a new one. Bro, I was sold. I was like, bro, if y'all run like this here, I'm like, bro, like let's go. Plus, Circuit City was just way chill. Like Circuit City was like way chill. So
that's why they went out of business, because you could just throw shit against the wall and get it back. That's
look, big business. Okay,
Already in the comments, it was Toys R Us, Hollywood Video, Kaepernick, Toys R Us.
All right, what is your favorite Michael Jackson song?
That's too hard.
Mine is easy, and I bet you nobody would guess it. Like nobody would think of what it is.
You seem like
remember the time.
Doug, you seem like a Dirty Diana type of guy.
That is not my favorite song, but that like I joke with my mom because my mom name is Diana, so I joke with her on that song. But so I'll tell you, mine is Liberian Girl.
I've never even heard that one.
A lot of people don't. Liberian Girl is on point. So we got Thriller with Will. Adam.
I'm gonna say Human Nature is mine.
Human Nature is, man.
Okay, Rocco.
You hit right here.
I have a three-way tie. I can't really decide on one. It's either Billie Jean, Beat It, or Black and White. I can't really decide on one.
Okay, Black and White.
Jay Will. And Jay, don't go nowhere crazy, Jay. Don't go nowhere crazy, Jay.
No, not at all, man. I gotta go with Off the Wall.
All right, Josh. Could you listen to Michael Jackson growing up, Josh?
The ones that came on the radio, yeah. Not in the house, no. But Remember the Time.
All right, Brian. I mean, when that video debuted, oh man. Go ahead, Brian.
I'm gonna say Pretty Young Thing. Rock With You. And then when he was younger, that I know he was too young, probably even understand what he was talking about, but that Who's Loving on You Tonight, that shit was so cool, especially for him to be so young. The song starting off with him basically playing in the sandbox, like that song was cool. Who's Loving You Tonight?
That's real. So I know we got some folks. Some people put Rock With You, Man in the Mirror. There's Just Too Many to Name, Thriller.
It's too many to name, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's real. But Liberian Girl, if you ain't listening to Liberian Girl, go ahead and check that out.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
All right, which childhood game are you winning?
Squid Games.
Squid Games, baby.
We'll start with the youngest on the panel.
My guy Ryan said Smooth Criminal.
Go ahead, Adam.
You know, there is another person that's the same age as me on this show, believe it or not. But on today, there's actually a couple. Ian and Brian, believe it or not. But anyway, we're gonna move on. And Justin, if he's still on.
No, Justin is not here.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go with the game that I love to play the most during recess, which was Foursquare.
All right. Okay, we'll go to, I guess, the next youngest person. Let's go ahead, Rocco.
Well, you should have had me be the youngest because I know for a fact that I know what Adam's age is. So when it comes to this question, I'm gonna go Foursquare. Man, I used to be a boss of that game. You know, I used to be undefeated. You know, so now I gotta go Foursquare.
Jay Will.
Does it have to be on this? Or?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah.
We don't. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it clean.
Yes, please.
I ain't gonna get it.
Please. Please.
I'll probably go with. I used to like Heads Up 7-Up, man. When I was a kid, that was a lot of fun.
All right, Josh.
I'm gonna go with my cousin and Jay. Heads up, 7-Up. You gotta know how to touch that thumb, man. I used to pitch people though. Yeah.
Duck Goose is a classic for sure. When it comes to this, definitely playing Foursquare. Like
before it's Foursquare though.
Bro, like I was a monster at Foursquare, bro. I was already strong. I was strong when I was like 4. So I mean, you know.
What was Foursquare again? You just like bounce the ball?
Yeah, like you bounce the ball, you're trying to get them out. Like you're trying to they got to miss the ball. So
okay, like bootleg tennis.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. Ryan said he's taking a red light, green light.
Squid Games.
All right, name one thing from your childhood that kids these days. So this doesn't count to like 3 people. Oh, Brian. Let's go back because Brian's back. Let's just see what he would choose. Which childhood game are you winning?
I love freestyle because I was fast, but Heads Up 7-Up, like I don't know, man. We used to catch feelings in that game. You could tell by the way the person touched your thumb who it was and shit. It was weird, bro.
Hey, I was just saying that, man. Just the way you touched that thumb.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I used to just cheat and look at people's shoes and match them up when I put my head in.
Same here.
Hey, Adam, you put your head at the edge of the desk.
Oh yeah. You ain't posted. Man.
Y'all cheaters. Look at y'all. All 3 of y'all young ones cheating up here.
I didn't cheat. I knew what he was doing.
Yeah, you just go like this.
It was all about the touch of the thumb for me. How they did my it was this or it was this.
But Brian, keep it clean, Brian. Keep it clean, Brian.
Culture.
All right,
okay. Name one thing from your childhood that kids these days wouldn't understand. We're gonna start with Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
Name one thing from your childhood the kids these days wouldn't understand. Probably like some wax, like an album or like a cassette.
Oh, like a record player? Like a record?
Mm-hmm.
Vinyl?
All right. I guess we'll go me next because I would be the next oldest. One thing from your childhood that the kid Pogs.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Pogs. Yeah, bro.
What? The slammer?
Exactly. Look, they don't understand.
Hey, you don't know, yeah.
Pong or which
Pogs. P-O-G.
Pog. Oh.
P-O-G-S.
Yeah, I've never heard of Pogs. I've never heard of that.
Go ahead, look it up. They like the comment to know. Go ahead, Josh.
Dang, that was a good one. I don't think they do calligraphy no more. Like
who?
Calligraphy, yeah.
Cursive, writing. That's what we learned that in school.
Who doesn't know how to do cursive?
Oh, you would be surprised, man.
Exactly.
That depends on your local school district.
You'd be surprised.
That's your local school district.
Foil on the rabbit ears.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Foil on the batteries to recharge them.
Oh, and blowing in a cartridge.
No, yeah, cartridges.
Oh,
yeah. That's
Hey,
real. I don't know if I should go to y'all. I mean,
what?
I mean, I got one for like
I got
one for the kids because I had to deal with this recently, so I know.
Okay, go ahead, and then we'll go to Brian.
I have two cousins that are like small, like 9 and 11, and okay, here's something they don't understand: go into the library to use a computer because you have no Wi-Fi in your house.
Bro, people still do that. That's my. I know people that still do that.
Oh, kids don't. Oh, my 2 cousins, they had no idea what a library was. I swear to God, they had no idea.
Bro, I got cousins that only know a library because that's where they get internet service at.
Yeah, libraries is like.
Look, 2 Americas. 2 Americas. Go ahead, Brian. Go ahead.
Mine is easy, even though Doug trying to clown. Cassette players, CD players, MP3 players, iPods. Bro, you bring up an iPod to kids, cats just 12 years younger than me, which would be about 12 or 19. Bro,
hey, Jay, don't you got one?
CD players. They don't know
I still.
Well, I mean, Brian, on that notion, like I remember tripping out a couple years ago, I was like, the generation going forward will never hold music.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
Floppy disk.
Floppy disk. Come on now.
Oregon Trail.
Bro, you're literally saying everything I was about to say.
Man, Oregon Trail was the one though.
Okay, you're
Oregon Trail taught me about life, bro. I learned life traits and I still use today from Oregon Trail.
well, okay. Plus, you from Texas. I forgot that Texas will age you differently. So you a different age than Adam. So like y'all may be the same age, but you a different age. You Texas age. So like matching the bottom of the TV screen to see. Watching the bottom of the TV screen to see if we had school or not. Oh, I didn't
You
do
stay on
that.
the east. That's the East Coast.
Yeah,
for real.
that's East Coast. We always had school. So
Whether
Adam, do you have anything that maybe a 2-year-old doesn't know?
closest we had was El Nino.
Man, I think everything was pretty much said. The one thing I will add that I thought was going to be said, but it's not. I was going to say the flip phones.
Those are back.
No, I'm talking about like old school Nokia, like yeah, those kind of flip phones.
Oh, but
Yeah, paper.
Rocco went to go get one. Oh, paper food stamps.
Shoot, just stamps, period. Because I don't think people really miss.
That's a razor, Rocco. That is a razor.
Oh, I used to love Razor too.
Oh, like you said flip phone. So okay, we can't be
Oh,
here
this
all
is-
night.
Oh.
We can't be here all night. So I'm gonna go with mine because I saw it
Oh
earlier.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
this is hard, bro.
gonna just say mine. I'm going Cosby's. I'm going my wife and kids, and then what was the third one I took? Jesus, Living Single. I'll take Living
Oh
Single.
damn, this is
Dang,
damn.
Martin not even on here. Oh, Martin.
Look, it's hard. Martin is there. Like
I
I
see it.
mean,
I
it's-
got my three.
Go ahead, Adam.
I'm going with Fresh Prince. I'm going with Smart Guy, and then I'm going with Boondocks.
All right, who's next?
Hey, real other comments was no free minutes after 9 p.m. and payphones.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
roll over minutes. Roll
They're rolling with they're roaming.
Right. Oh, they wouldn't understand DSL.
Man, dial up. I got my three. I'm going Martin, Fresh Prince, and where was it at? It was between my wife and kids and Cosby's. I'd probably rock with Cosby's.
This is tough.
It's tough. Trust me. I know. Jay.
Oh
Yes, it
man,
has to be on here.
I'll go with Living Color, the Bernie Mac Show, and Martin.
All right. Come on, Brian. Come on, Texas.
Man, besides Amen and Hanging with Mr. Cooper, I have personal favorite episodes of all these shits. In the House. I used to wear my pants like LL Cool J when I was little. I mean, I'm going to have to go with Martin, Jamie Foxx, and Fresh Prince. And even then, it's like, damn, I see Steve Harvey.
Right, that's all it is.
I mean, I see Bernie Mac show. Like,
Rocco?
I'm gonna go with A Different World, Amen, and Boondocks.
Amen. Okay.
Hey, man, we got some Boondocks, we got some Martin, some Fresh Prince, some Wayans in the comments.
227.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the Chappelle Show was in there.
I will say Chappelle's show was like hard.
I've never seen the Proud Family though.
You never seen the Proud Family, my G?
Yeah, I mean, I know what it is.
Cartoon. It's
I
a
love
cartoon.
Proud Family, bro. Like Keenan and Kel. Like,
All right, you got $15 to spend.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like 14
Oh, wow.
best football game ever made. NCAA football 14, buddy.
Like this is easy for me. But
Wait, is NCAA football 14 PS2? I don't know. I feel that kind of cheating though.
PS2.
Dude, this was
Okay.
I've watched all this shit.
Oh yeah, I got that. Oh dang, yeah, that's pretty good.
is anybody ready to go?
Street 2 was good. I played that.
Okay. Is anybody ready to spend their $15?
Hold on, I'm looking.
Solid. That was stupid. Volume 2 was stupid. Oh my god. Like Club Edition 3.
Okay, I got it. I got mine.
Okay, go ahead, Josh.
We got Streets for $1. I'm taking that SmackDown, and then I'm taking Madden. What's that? 10, and then Metal Gear Solid is $3. 13, and then for $2, take the fight night.
All right.
All right, I think I got mine.
Go ahead, Adam.
I'll do Def Jam fight for New York for 5. I'll do Scarface for 2.
I never even knew they had a Scarface.
Yeah, I never.
I didn't either.
Yeah, Scarface video game go crazy. It's basically based upon like what happens if Tony survived after that big shootout in his house.
Oh, that's
Oh, wow.
Or in other words, it's Grand Theft Auto.
You might have to somebody who got a PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2. So yeah, I'm at what is that? $7. Then I'll go with NBA Street Volume 2. So that's 11. And I guess for $4 more, I guess I'll take Tony Hawk's
I was
Underground.
about to say Tony Hawk is cool.
Yeah, I'll take Tony Hawk's Underground because I mean I got the best of Grand Theft Auto with Scarface. It's just that I get to be Tony the whole time. So yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
I didn't even see Tekken up there. Real quick before somebody else goes, Will said NFL Street, Grand Theft, Tekken, Fight Night, Need for Speed, and Final Fantasy.
All right. Who's next? Go ahead, Rocco.
All right, I'm only picking 4. I'm picking Bully for 5. I'm picking, I'm picking the Def Jam 5. I'm picking Final Fantasy for 3. Amazing series. If anybody hadn't played it.
I think that's Kingdom Hearts. Oh no, I see Final Fantasy for 3. My bad.
Yeah, Final Fantasy. And I'm picking Fight Night, man. Fight Night's amazing. So
Yeah, Fight Night though. Right.
All right. Brian.
All right, I'm picking NCAA Football 14. I'm picking Madden 2005. I'm picking NBA Street Volume 2. And I'm picking NFL Street 2.
I think if y'all would have played Scarface, y'all would have picked that game because that game is hella dope.
Yeah,
I played it.
I probably would have picked because I almost picked Metal Gear Solid over Street 2, but it was $3, so I didn't have the extra 2.
Yeah. Jay Will.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with Max Payne.
I see
The
Tekken.
Warriors.
What's the Warriors about? Like, what was that game about?
Yeah, it's about the movie, The Warriors.
Yeah, I
That's
get
dope.
that. But what'd you do in the game? Like, what'd you do?
You played as the gang itself, and you pretty much just started battles with everybody.
Is that what it is?
Definitely Grand Theft Auto.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Maybe a little Fight Night. Where am I at? I lost count.
Yeah, was it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? You got 7 right now. That's with Fight Night, Warriors, and Max Payne. That's 7.
Yeah. Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk. That's 11.
I can't
No
even see
love for
some
Scarface. No love for Scarface.
Oh, definitely Scarface. Definitely Scarface.
Jay, I was gonna say, I think if
Some
you
of the
played
stuff-
that game, you would
Yeah,
have.
we didn't know it was a game.
Yeah, I mean,
Some of
sometimes
the stuff you can't even.
Jesus.
And I'm wearing my glasses.
If I can
can't
find it,
see
because I had it for original Xbox. If I can find it, I'll let y'all borrow my original Xbox and play it.
Go get your flip phone.
Go get your flip phone.
All right. Okay. So mine, easy. Def Jam, NCAA, Final Fantasy. I'm taking Streets, and I'm taking Marvel vs. Capcom 2. How nobody taking Marvel vs. Capcom 2, bruh?
I
I'm
was
not really.
I was gonna
fan of
take
that.
it, but I also looked at Dragon Ball Z because I had that Dragon Ball Z game. That Dragon Ball Z game go crazy.
Oh man, I totally forgot about that one.
Right,
Yeah.
it's all about Dragon Ball Fighter. Like that's what I got right now. We go there. We go hard on that. So, I got.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, no, it's all good. No, we can save some. We can save some. So we'll get to the closing. We at closing time. All right, y'all. It's been a good show. It's been fun. It's been hilarious. We've had jokes. We've had all of the things. That's Jake. Y'all know Jake. It's Jake.
Y'all know this.
We just move forward. Czar, shout out to Czar. Hope you're good, boy. Take care. Make sure you get ready for the conjunction with Ignorant Thinkers and the show, the King Czar. He bringing that to y'all is coming soon to a podcast near you, because you know what? It's going up like the stock market.
There you go. First of all, actually, the stocks are actually down now. I'm just playing.
Yeah,
Jay,
Oh boy.
please go, Jay. Please go, Jay. Don't
Man.
let me come to play off. Where'd Jay go?
Where's Jay Will go?
Is he gone?
Who?
Is he gone, Josh?
Yeah, he cut out.
He gone with the
Okay,
wind.
so make sure y'all go, like, Willie Barr is coming. Make sure you check that out and everything. Holla at the boy. Donovan, shout out to Donovan. We with you, boy. Like, take care and
Yes, sir.
everything.
Yes, sir. We are.
Podcast. Make sure you go check that out and everything. Miss Sharon, the first lady of Stay Tuned. Did you hear what Chocolate said? Make sure you go like, follow, subscribe, comment, and all that stuff. Ignorant Thinkers Podcast. Make sure you go check that out. Holla and everything. Dennis, he's everywhere. He's anywhere. And all the places in between all of that. So
Here you go, Jay, right here.
okay, Jay, we'll go back to you, Jay. I don't know what happened.
Will, we're not doing
I don't even know how
it.
that kicked out.
We're not doing it, Will. We're not doing it.
Jay, go ahead, Jay.
We're not doing what? We're not doing what?
No.
Don't listen to him, Jay. Don't listen to him. Go ahead.
No, Will post in the comments something talking about going down, but the guy ain't on, so we're not talking about anything going down. So, Jake, the floor is yours.
I mean, it's only going down like the Giants right now.
Hey, relax, man.
Nah,
Rocco.
man,
Hey, we gonna have to talk, my man.
pleasure to be here with you guys,
Jay,
man. Pleasure to
go
be here
ahead.
with you guys. I'm all upside down, man. So much going on in life right now. Everything's upside down right now, man. So it's just good to get a little bit of normalcy sitting there chilling with you guys.
All right. Rocco, talk to him. Tell him what you do and who you are, and do your promo. We ain't got no slides for you. So, and Brian, you'll be after him. So.
And of course, my name is Rocco Rakelli. I'm the host of the Sports Angle. It is live weekdays, Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Mountain, 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern. We talk about all the shows, all topics, everything in the sports world, as we are in the entertainment capital of the world in Las Vegas. So, at the Sports Angle, go to our website, thesportsangle.com. Doug, back to you.
Rocco, you're in Vegas?
I am in Vegas, absolutely.
Okay, I'll be there in December. I'll have to hit you up. Go ahead, Brian.
I mean, same shit, man. We on the comeback. I've been chopping up. I got some guys that want to get on and try to start doing some stuff with me. I'm about to step up my marketing as far as, the car business that I'm in. I got guys that want to start doing commercials, doing the little clips, and they want to do it all through the great sessions. I even got some folks that maybe want to, they've been watching our videos and watching Stay Tuned. I think they want to start up their own little podcast because you guys are motivating them and getting them going. So, let's just keep doing what we're doing, stay motivated and stay humble, and the world is ours, guys.
Who world is this? All right, Adam.
Oh, man, just another great show. I just want to say shout out to my better half. Like, she not only is she like editing our whole first season of Financial Breadcrumbs, but the reason why also things have been on delay, my cousin Josh knows this, and I think I hinted it to Doug too. Me and Mary are actually super close to our senior broker position within our firm. We've been chasing after this thing for quite some time, and the fact that we're literally within arm reaches away from it is something truly special. So I just appreciate each and every single one of your guys' patience for everything that we got unfolding for us. And another thing I will say too is that being that it's coming towards the end of the year, just always, just keep motivated. Where I know a lot of people have been going through trials and tribulations towards the end of 2021, but the things that held us down in 2020 and 2021 should not carry weight into 2022. And I'm a firm believer if you just change perspectives of thinking, even through the darkest hour, it will bring you to life through your brightest hour. So just continue to just always look towards the end of the tunnel and stay tuned as always.
That's it.
Okay, Justin would hate to have to follow you after that in his normal fashion, but make sure you go check out what that Penniman's with a Purpose. But I'll go in Justin mode, like go check out everybody else stuff. Like they doing good stuff. Like go support. Like go support. Go support what everybody else doing. Everybody doing good things and all that stuff. So make sure you go check that out. It's bro time.
It's bro
Check
time.
that out. He said a new episode is coming out tomorrow with him and his co-host Abby. Make sure you go support that guy Rashad and everything that he got going on. So holla at that. Dig and Doug podcast. We got some technical difficulties going on right now, but look for a quick bit. Adam, calm down. Look, you already said you're busy. You're trying to get the senior broker. So, new episodes are coming. We definitely going to be looking at some new stuff. Whole new perspective and everything coming. Like Adam was saying, like I've been reading some stuff. I've been working on my inner man. Like just like Jay Will said, stuff been going on in my life and everything. If you watched the Side Joan, maybe you picked up on some of that stuff. But as Jay-Z said in Lost Ones, can't run from the pain, run towards it.
Come on now. Come on.
Okay. Like whatever you're going through, the reason you're not growing, the reason like things are holding you back is you're probably not facing what you need to face. Because until you face it, you can't get past it and you can't get to where you're trying to go. As the old school song says, everywhere you go, there you are. If you're running from something, it's gonna follow you because it's gonna be the same denominator. So whatever it is, you'll live a more prosperous life. And the Bible even talked about it, James 1:12. When you face things, when you go through the things, you'll have life and have more life. So go through it. You don't have to go through it alone. Shout out to like all the folks on this show that like got different things going on and they taking challenges in their life and maybe they're not here because of some stuff. We with you, but face that thing and you'll be better on the opposite side. Like it sucks being in the middle of it, and I'm talking to myself even right now. But on that other side, there'll be some beauty there. So wow, this is just deja vu right here. So we're gonna keep it moving, y'all. Josh, talk to him.
Yeah, man. Hey, that was perfect, man, because this is the last show of season 2, man. Every basketball season, you know what I'm saying? It's our start of our new season. So Doug closed it good, and Adam hit it on the head. Jay, Brian, and I appreciate Rocco, even though he represents them bum Bears. You know what I mean? That's why I had him on the show. But yeah, man, we got that merch coming, man. We got our logos ready. Hey, people already asking, man. So we about to start with that merch, man. Hey, our team is growing. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what time it is, man.
That's it.
Hold on. Are you about to screen share?
Yeah.
Hold on. I got to share my audio.
Sonic on the track. If you didn't hear it, better stay tuned. Yeah, you better stay tuned. It's going down. If you didn't hear it, boy, you better stay tuned. Get out the way, boy, you better make room. It's the illest, boy, it's the realest. And I guarantee all your feelings with the homie Doug down the double A. Kings RJ, Will, and Josh representing the Bay. Get your hot takes from the homie K. We even got border folks representing different states. Bring the thing your business, the chocolate girl sharing. Justin, Donovan, and Rashad Aaron, Nathan, while we debating, bringing the heat while others we hating. But no mistake in the group, top notch. So you better follow along, cause it's the hot spot. Every Tuesday night you better listen or you will be doomed. Like Josh, y'all know what time it is. Stay tuned. You better stay tuned.
Spit that hot fire.
Pew, pew.
Dylon.
Oh, that was good.
Doug, we can't hear you on mute,
We
player.
can't hear you, Doug.
Okay.
Can't hear you.
Okay. That's hot fire.
Bring my
Stay
cheese.
tuned. This is what we do, but this is my challenge to all of you. Make sure you reach out to somebody this week that you ain't talked to in a minute and tell them that you love them. You never know what somebody's going
like
through.
that.
So make
Josh, I
sure
love you.
you reach out and make sure you tell somebody that you love them and that you care for them. So with all that being said, y'all take care. Jay Will.
Man, let's go, guys.
Peace out, y'all.